Hello and welcome back. Today we'll look at how the CRM should be used. To open the CRM module, click on the handshake icon on your main screen. The view that opens is your personal collection of leads and prospects. This is clearly visible in the search bar. What we see here is the Kanban view. All stages of the pipeline are clearly listed out for your convenience. Now, some explanation about these stages. A new record will always start in the lead stage. Once you've contact with this lead via email or phone, the stage should be put to prospect. Once we've created the proposition, aka a code or quotation, the stage will automatically change to proposition made stage. If there should be need for a follow-up, you can manually point this out by putting the prospect in the follow-up stage. The one stage speaks for itself, doesn't it? Now, let's try to make a new lead, shall we? Simply click the Create button on top and we're off to the races. Let's fill in the name of our lead. After leaving this field or pressing Tab, we can magically see the search button appear. This button is coupled with Credit Save and will allow us to search for our lead's name. Let's click the button and see what comes up. The pop-up will show us the 10 most related search results. The company with their VAT and VAT and address. If we found what we're looking for, click the check mark to approve your choice. As you can see, all relevant information is filled in. A short sum up. The thumbs up icon, indicating our lead has good credibility. For the record, an orange bell means it's a medium risk and you should proceed only on good trust. And the red thumb down is a high risk, totally not recommended. The VAT was filled in, the phone number, and the address. Now, let's look at the Credit Saves tab. Here we can look at all the latest financial data. This does make it easier for us to calculate any risks. At first glance, this company looks very good. It has a rating almost 5 out of 5. Now, this same functionality is possible through the input of the VAT number. Once you filled in the VAT, the Sing button will appear. Without needing to do anything else, all known fields are being filled in, just like it does before. Now, let's see what other noticeable fields are on the field. We have the salesperson and team, which is automatically coupled to the person who made the lead. We have the priority stars, which indicate the priority of your lead. This will also be used as a sorting mechanism on the overview page. Tags can be used to label specific leads or as personal filtering system. Fun fact, you can change the color of your label by just clicking on it. Let's try this for the products. Click on it, and this color will appear in the overview page. In the tab Follow Up, we have a company name and its address. You can fill in the website and which language the user speaks. You may have noticed I've left out some fields. Note that they are not useful, but in theory, we don't actually need them. But two new fields were added. The first is referenced by. Should a customer brought you a reference, you can fill this in on your lead. Later, when the lead or prospect becomes a customer, this reference will be noted on the customer that gave the reference. And if any configuration was done, the customer will receive a discount. If we look on the customer view, we've added a button just for that. Clicking this button will make a new lead with the customer already filled in. The second is a lead type. There are two possibilities, hot or cold. When creating a new lead, just as this one, the lead type will automatically be hot. If your lead or prospect loses interest but is not completely lost, the status cold should be applied. On the overview page, we can view several optimizations regarding the lead type and credibility. I should save this first. The icon in front of the name is according to the lead type. A red flame indicates a hot lead and a blue cloud a cold one. Also, we now have specific filters to, filter them. If the name of your lead or prospect has a color, it indicates their credibility. Green meaning a low risk, orange meaning a medium risk, and red a high risk. Now, after everything is filled in correctly, the next step should be making an appointment. The first step to set is your type on prospect, which is as easy by clicking on the stage in your detail page. Or drag the card to the correct stage in the Kanban view. If I return, you can simply drag and drop your lead to the prospect stage. Second, you have to contact the prospect. If you wish to do this later, but you definitely do not want to forget, you can make use of the default activity scheduler. Let's click on the button Schedule Activity. Fill in a type, due date, and summary. Once you click schedule, you can see we have to call this person. This can also be done in the Kanban view by clicking on the timer icon. You can see here what's planned and easily make a new activity. You can find all your activities in the top. And then, showtime! You've had a talk with your prospect. It's a good habit to note down your experiences after you visit, while it's still fresh. Later, when you'll do a follow-up visit, or a colleague visits the prospect or customer, you or they will have a complete overview of what went on last time. You may have noticed it already. This orange button on top. This button will make a new visit report for you. Let's do this, shall we? The name is automatically filled in for you, as well as the lead. Now, it's your responsibility to acknowledge if the prospect was satisfied and note down why. Here, you can put down anything you want, from pictures to tables to check marks to emoticons. Everything you want. Now, the field proposed products is especially useful later on, since we can track back what products were proposed or talked about in that specific visit. Let's not forget to click Save. Now that we have made our visit report, we can review this in our prospect. In the top bar, we can see that the number of visit reports has gone up. Clicking this button will show you all visit reports for this prospect. You can also view all visit reports within your team. This can be done by clicking on the Sales menu and then find the Visit Reports button. If all goes well, you can make a new quotation. The button in the prospect detail page will guide you through it. Odoo will ask us to make a new customer, to link an existing customer, or do not link to a customer. The latter is never recommended. If Odoo recognizes, for example, the VAT number, it will automatically propose to link to an existing customer. Once you confirm your choice and you fill in your code, the prospect stage will automatically be changed to proposition made. Now, because of your exquisite skill and salesmanship, your customer will have, of course, be won. When this happens, you can press the Won button on your lead. When this happens, this label shows up and shows the stages you have won this prospect. If you by any chance lose your customer, you can press the Lost button. And that's it for today. I thank you all for listening, and I hope you've learned something today. See you soon. Bye.